What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Today we'll be checking out another episode of Ted Lasso, up to Season 1, Episode 6. Now, for this video, I'm only going to have one episode reaction included. Got a super late start to it, and I'm not going to have time to record a second episode and edit them both. So, apologies, but only going to be checking out one for this video. I gotta say, only 5 episodes in, and already I am loving this show. He finally got his first victory in the new club last episode, but unfortunately, he also got dealt a massive loss as well, and it looks like he's gonna be cutting ties with his wife. It sucks, but I said it either earlier in that video or in another one, how I personally love his optimism, but I could definitely see how it could get under some people's skin being so freaking cheerful all the time. And yeah, I guess when you're married to that for years on end, it could affect the marriage, and she said as much. You know, it's a shame. He definitely seems like he's a great father, a great husband. He's about that dad life, the family life, but yeah, unfortunately things didn't work out for him. And who knows, maybe there'll be a new love interest for him later on down in the series. And speaking of love interests, it looks like Keely and Roy are at the beginning of something there. Normally these things start with some, playful back and forth, some hostility towards each other. And I'm sure, for Roy at least, it's an added bonus if he could get with Jamie's ex, really stick it to the guy, and stick it to her. But, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting right now, so we'll see how that progresses. We also have Rebecca. You can tell she's definitely warming up to Ted, and genuinely thinks he's a nice person and appreciates some of the things he's done for her so far, but deep down in her heart, she still wants to get back at her ex and wants the club to do terribly, the whole reason why she brought him on board. And now that they got their first victory, yeah, the townsfolk definitely going to be, riling behind them now. And yeah, it's not looking like things are going to go the way she planned, but hopefully she'll come around and realize it's for the best, and she could still be happy and move on without, making her ex miserable. All that being said, I am excited to get back into another episode, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out Ted Lasso Season 1, Episode 6. Yep. Unfortunately, we're gonna have a sad Ted for a little bit. Oh yeah, I also forgot he had benched Jamie, so let's see how the great and powerful Jamie takes to that.
Well, now I'm here, Beard's here, and Nate's here, and, which is great because the world can be a sad and lonely place, but hey.
Take a personal day, Coach. You got a victory and you're heartbroken,
Oh, everyone loves a good bath, right? Just a nice, warm bath, right? Yeah, so that's what I'll say.
Maybe someone get him a Xanax as well.
Creme brulee, honey.
Honey, is that an ingredient or is that something you just call me right now?
Ingredient.
I was kind of hoping it was... Is he all right?
No.
But last week we definitely won, which is pretty darn fun.
But are you honestly going to keep your best player on the bench?
That depends on James.
Was very
He knows.
brave.
Thank you.
I mean, a master stroke.
I don't think we're allowed to talk like that at work anymore.
Jamie's contract is owned by Manchester City. They want Jamie back if you are planning to bench him.
I'm not planning on that.
Plan.
No, plan.
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 Like flam. Plan.
I get that. Sometimes you just have brain farts and normal words you're used to speaking, you just can't get it out.
Is that new kid from Mexico here yet?
Oh, he's getting treatment on his knee.
Okay, good.
Says he can't practice today. Says he's hurt.
Sure. Sure.
If you can't practice, you can't practice. You're hurt, you're hurt. It's as simple as that. Play every weekend like it's your last, right? No, we talking about practice, man, with your teammates.
Roy's loving this.
I'm talking about practice, and you can't do it.
Oh, this
'Cause you're
camera
hurt.
angle.
Colin, set up the cones.
Isaac's right, he asked you. You are a second teamer.
Getting the rest of the team to turn against him now. Well, not like turn against him, but basically like enough of your shit. Play with us or just ride the bench.
The new kid, wasn't Danny what?
Rojas.
Rojas. Yeah.
Well, he's certainly energetic.
You say it? I do it, coach. Football is life!
Hopefully he's good. All right, Danny Rojas. And he's a team player.
I can't really tell, but it seems like he's very good.
Even got myself a little work planner.
You couldn't get one without the word unicorn written on it?
Cough.
Sorry, I couldn't help but think how you'd react if I told you to F off.
She'd probably just flat out kill you.
I really wanted to be the one to comfort you, not to break it to you. So the press is calling her
New Rebecca. What?
Old Rebecca.
Old Rebecca.
Wow!
Crossbar challenge.
Ah, si, senor. Football is life! No.
Then we bring in another fella to help turn him back into an ace, and then that fella ends up being an ace himself, and so now we got two aces. Aces.
You're overthinking it, man.
It's lovely weather we've been having, don't you think? I love this time of year. I'm reading all the players' bios. Rebecca's got me in to help with the team's PR.
Of course, man.
Oh, okay, Doc. Let's go get him looked at.
Ice!
Okay.
I saw Danny go into the treatment room before training and I didn't say anything.
Oh.
The treatment room is cursed.
What?
I don't believe it.
Okay, good. Then me and you, we're gonna go look in that room.
No.
In sports, it's not silly to believe in that. Guys wear the same freaking socks on winning streaks and so many superstitious things.
Gentlemen, I need you to gather up the rest of the fellas. Boston Red Sox curse, that's over.
Unfortunately.
Scorsese finally won his Oscar. But I think we can all agree that The Departed is not necessarily his best work.
No, The Departed was freaking amazing.
You're all here because of this poster behind me. It said to come to our stadium that day. And it was a lie. They enlisted 400 lads that day.
Damn. What a big bait and switch.
Do you know where they went for their physical?
Oh, Christ, it's our treatment room, isn't it?
It was. I'm sorry, I'm lying to you. I think it's only fair that we sacrifice something of our own.
We're all gonna f***ing do it!
Babe, I said it was important. What, we can't go inside your house?
He's really gotten up your bum, hasn't he?
Babe, he's not even a real coach. I'm Jamie Tart. I'm not like everyone else.
But maybe someday you should stop battling the people that just want to help you.
I'm from Nigeria, and so I feel like whenever the subject of curses comes up, people are like, oh, I bet the African guy is really into this. I really hope you can participate in this ceremony that we're having later tonight. See you tonight.
See ya.
Hey, boss. Glad you could join us.
I've never left London before. I was f***ing 9. Say something. It was to keep me warm and to remind me of home.
This is a picture of the 1994 Nigerian World Cup team.
It's the first beach boy I ever slept with a super bullet.
There's something in there about me as usual, and I'm trying not to care.
Aw, was that the cat he was talking about last episode?
The keys to my Lamborghini.
Oh no, you're gonna need those, guy.
I want to go.
Oh, look who it is.
Her and my dad split up when I was just a sexy little baby. Calling me soft if I didn't dominate, to be so tough that he could never call me soft again.
Well, gentlemen.
What did Ted toss in?
Maybe we should do this part outside.
We need to ask the spirits for a sign.
I need an Let's celebrate, amigo.
We knew Danny's okay hours ago. In fact, it was my man Higgins' idea.
She's not a fan of that, given her other agenda.
All right, now, what's this going on? What's going on here? Oh boy, here we go. Whoa! I got ya.
Things seem to be flowing pretty nicely in the locker room now.
How you doing?
Uh-oh.
You got rid of Jamie? I'm trying to be cool about this, but I am just seeing red everywhere. Here you go. Your biscuits. Oh, but dang it, they're the best batch yet. I finally cracked the recipe!
I believe that New Year's Eve will be the perfect time.
Maybe he gets to the team and doesn't play as well as they'd hope, and they send him back. Alright, guys. So, just got finished up with episode 6, and part of me can't believe it, but another part does believe that Rebecca would get rid of Jamie. You know, like Ted said there at the end, he finally got through to him. The whole team had a bonding moment. There was definitely potential now for Jamie to get his head out of his ass and start being a team player. And yeah, Rebecca's still got that agenda of hers, and it's like, you know what? He's going to the other team. Hopefully, sooner rather than later, she'll give up her vengeance agenda and just realize she could have a kick-ass football team with a kick-ass coach and actually do something. And who knows, like, maybe if the team is even more successful than under her ex's reign, that could potentially piss him off more than being terrible. Yeah, she really is her own worst enemy. She's got so many people around her that are just trying to be a friend to her, and she's just about herself and her quest for revenge. But we'll see what happens with her moving forward. Now, on the plus side, we did just get this new guy, Danny Rojas, who is the football playing version of Ted. This guy is just one huge ball of energy, and he is pretty good. Now, it's just a matter if he can stay healthy. Apparently, he was sidelined due to a knee injury. He comes back out, and after, a day of practice, he tweaked his injury again. Granted, he's okay right now, and Ted was able to use that to his advantage and help rally the team, lift the curse. But, you know, he could be just like one of those guys now that the slightest tweak and, yeah, he's out for the count. I mean, hell, I wake up sometimes and, you know, I slept the wrong way, and my neck, my back, everything is just like, I'm done. I'm useless for the day. So, and hopefully he stays healthy. But speaking of the curse, it's like, yeah, to some people that could seem silly. A bunch of grown men just believing in a curse and the ghosts and all that. But especially with sports, like, there is such a thing as superstition. I said it earlier, like, you got guys that if they're on a win streak, they'll wear the same socks, underwear, whatever. They all have their own little rituals. Because they feel like if they were to break it, then that would result in a loss. And hey, same thing with the curse. So yeah, it was cool they found a way to lift it while uniting the team together. And it just sucks now that Jamie got the boot. And interesting, we went from seeing a sad Ted earlier on to a happy Ted, a confused Ted. I'm sure most of us have been there at some point where the simplest of words you just can't get out at the moment, to an angry Ted. A lot of emotion for him in this one. But, yeah, like I said, overall, enjoyed this one a lot. wish I could check out another one tonight, but unfortunately I just don't have the time. So for today's video, guys, that's going to do it. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys soon.